Hey guys, so today we're looking at the Chrysler 300 again, specifically the upcoming 2021 models. Chrysler has announced most of the info, so we're going to go over the lineup and see what has changed for this year. First introduced as a 2005 model, here we are with the 21st iteration of the 300, still riding on that LX platform. You'll find the video outline on screen, and let's get right into it. So the first thing to note is that the 300 is likely a dying breed, and there are rumors that it will be phased out by the time the next generation Charger and Challenger arrive in 2023. In my opinion, Chrysler has been severely neglecting the 300, and it is only dying because Chrysler themselves are slowly killing it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Chrysler does not market the 300 at all, nor do they give it substantial improvements. Say what you want about the 300, but it's an iconic vehicle for the brand, and it still sold well over 50,000 units until 2017. Only recently it started to die down. Chrysler took away the SRT model after 2014 for North America, even though it still exists in other markets globally, and they have not revamped any exterior or interior features in 5 years. Will things change for 2021? Let's find out. So the first thing to look at is the lineup. Chrysler has slimmed it down from 5 vehicles to just 3. Touring, Touring L, and 300S, all with rear-wheel drive standard and all-wheel drive optional, but note the all-wheel drive is still not available with the Hemi V8. Last year the top 2 trims were the Limited and 300C, which focused on luxury more than performance, so those are gone. Note that the chrome appearance package for the Touring L does add the chromed out look of the now discontinued 300C if you're into that. I don't mind this move, it keeps things simple, and the 300S has always been the sportiest looking model of the bunch, so putting it at the top does make sense. I probably would have made the lineup Touring S and C, but that's just me. The one thing I don't have here are the prices just yet, but last year's figures are on screen, and the all-wheel drive was typically around $2,450 extra. The all-wheel drive system is class exclusive, which seamlessly transitions back and forth between rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive to maximize the fuel economy with a front axle disconnect system. Also, most of the pictures that you will see are of the 300S. It's the one that Chrysler likes to show off, and it looks much sportier with the 20-inch wheels. You can usually tell if it's a lower level Touring or Touring L, as they come with smaller looking wheels that just don't look the same or visually fill out the wheel well. Of course you can add 20s to those two, but standard the Touring comes with 17 by 7 inch wheels, and the L has 18 by 7.5 inch wheels. While some Charger and Challenger models have gotten power increases from 2015, specifically the Hellcats, Chrysler has done absolutely nothing here. Sure, the 300 is the only vehicle in the large car sedan segment to offer both a V6 and a V8 engine with a standard 8-speed automatic, but that's only because there aren't many large sedans left these days, and most of the manufacturers are switching to smaller engines or pulling out of the segment. All the models come standard with the TorqueFlite 8-speed automatic transmission and the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6. So that means 292 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, but the S model does have an engine calibration and sport-tuned exhaust, giving it 300 horsepower and 264 pound-feet of torque. The V6s are good for 0 to 60 in 6.3 seconds, and the quarter mile in 15 seconds flat, and gas mileage is also really solid, rated at 19 city and 30 highway for rear-wheel drive, and 1827 for the all-wheel drive. The S is the only model where you can add the legendary 5.7-liter Hemi V8 engine, the only V8 remaining in this large sedan segment. It's good for 363 horsepower and 394 pound-feet of torque. That engine will cost you around $3,000 extra. The V8 is a good bit faster than the V6, 0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds, and the quarter mile in 13.8 seconds, but there's no all-wheel drive option, and gas mileage for the Hemi is rated at 17 and 25. Inside, cloth seats come standard on the Touring, and leather is standard on the S, and of course there's also Napa available. The Uconnect 4C system comes standard with the 8.4-inch touchscreen display, the largest in its class. The available seat colors are black, linen, smoke, and radar red, and the radar red looks unbelievable, giving you red leather seats, but it can only be optioned with 5 different paint colors: bright white, gloss black, granite crystal, silver mist, and velvet red. Speaking of the exterior paint, there are 9 different colors as shown on screen, with 0 changes from 2020. Amethyst, bright white, canyon sunset, frostbite, gloss black, granite crystal, ocean blue, silver mist, and velvet red. And just as a note, amethyst, canyon sunset, and frostbite were all new for 2020. Now for some new standard features added on the Touring L and 300S standard would be the Park Sense front and rear park assist system, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross path detection. These features were previously paid options through different safety groups. One awesome change is for the 300S, where it does get the Red S appearance package standard. This was new for 2020, previously costing $295, and it adds gloss black front and rear fascia trim, black noise exterior badges, a red insert on the Chrysler winged badge, a red S badge on the trunk, and 20 by 8 inch black noise wheels. So this will really help the 300S stand out even further from the Touring and Touring L models. Moving on to the packages, there are two new ones for 2021, and on top of those, the Sport Appearance package is now available for the Touring and Touring L, featuring everything we just talked about, plus LED fog lights, and the SRT looking front fascia and spoiler. That's also available for the S as well, but now it's the first time you can get it on those lower base models. The Comfort Group package adds tons of convenient and luxurious features that you can see on screen, like auto-adjusting mirrors, ventilated front seats, adaptive bi-xenon HID headlights with automatic leveling system, footwell LED lights, heated rear seats, a heated steering wheel, and much more. And the Popular Equipment package is just how it sounds, adding some popular features like a dual-pane panoramic sunroof, navigation, 9 premium Alpine speakers with a trunk-mounted subwoofer, 506 watt amplifier, and a surround sound system. Now we can spend a bit more time on the 300S, which as I've said is the more athletic and muscular version. It comes standard with paddle shifters, sport mode, performance suspension, blacked out exterior accents, black noise wheels, and exclusive piano black interior accents. As I've said, it's also the only model where you can add the 5.7 liter Hemi V8. The sport mode reduces the shift times from 400 milliseconds to 250, increases the engine and throttle responsiveness, and gives you a firmer steering wheel feel. There's also electric power steering and 3 different driver selectable modes: normal, comfort, and sport. So that's it guys, that's the rundown of the 2021 Chrysler 300. There are a few changes and additions, but still nothing major, and it looks like Chrysler will ride out the 300 for the next few years, and then when the next generation Challenger and Charger arrive, it may have a next gen as well, or it might be cancelled at that point. I still think this is a mistake though, and Chrysler could be selling more of these 300s. The Charger and Challenger still ride on the same platform, and still sell like hotcakes due to their fun and desirable additions. Hellcats, wide bodies, custom stripes and wheels, blacked out body pieces and more, all straight from the factory. If Dodge sold the same Charger since 2015 without adding any of those improvements or marketing the vehicle, it would probably be dying too. So Chrysler needs to add something to the 300, change up the trim levels, create a stir by reintroducing an SRT model, or partner up with a celebrity to promote the vehicle. We all see the power of social media and YouTube, where lots of vehicles like the Hellcats get endless attention. So Chrysler needs to get some of that attention onto their 300. And as for the older platform, so what? Ride this one out since it's already a golden goose or a cash cow until you have the new platform for the Charger and Challenger, expected after 2023, and then introduce a new 300 alongside those vehicles. However, contrary to what I'm saying, Chrysler doesn't seem to be putting much effort in here. So, that's it. What do you guys think of the 2021 Chrysler 300, and do you agree with my opinions on how Chrysler is treating the vehicle? Let me know down in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching, make sure to like and subscribe for all your Mopar content, and I'll see you in the next video.